Hi, I'm Tereza with Potomac Beads. Today we'll be working on my crystallized earrings, which match my crystallized bracelet. Its tutorial was already published in our channel, so check it out, gather the beads, and let's start working. We'll be starting with the bezel of the crystal, and it will be made out of EVA beads, RounDuo Mini beads, Tila beads, Miyuki 11 nose, 50 nose, and Bicones in 3mm size. We'll start first with the shapes. So I have my gray wildfire. I am working with the comfortable size of the thread. You don't need like so much, so arm span max long. I have my stop bead, and we will start with the EVA first. So go through the first EVA hole from the top to bottom while the tip is facing away from you. And then pick one 15-0, one RounDuo Mini. Don't forget to check the holes. It's a 2-hole bead. The same goes for the EVA. Then pick one 15-0 and go to the second hole of the EVA and pull. Then pick up the first Tila. Don't forget that the Tilas have like slightly puffed one side, so when you're going through the top hole of it, you want it like facing all the Tilas the same way. So this will be like the side facing me, so I have the puffed side here. Then pick another EVA. Again, go down from the top to bottom. And that's it. Now it will repeat so that you have 4 RounDuo Minis, 4 EVAs, and 4 Tilas. So now I will pick 15-0, a RounDuo Mini, and a 15-0 and go to the EVA. So like this, add 2 more EVAs, 3 more Tilas, and 2 more RounDuo Minis. So with the last Tila we added, we need to now go also through the 15-0 and the RounDuo Mini, the first ones you added. That closes up completely the square, and then you step up to the second hole of the RounDuo Mini. Now we need to do the same on the other side. Also, if you have this happening, like there's a gap between the bead and the EVA, just try to really pull tight, and when you're stepping up, hold it between your fingers so it disappears, so it's not so loose. So now I will be doing the same. So I will be first picking the 15-0. Now when you imagine it, I will be doing the same on the top, and between these two EVAs there will be a crystal sitting, so I will position my EVA and go through it. So I'm not going through the left side like I did, but through the right side. And now it's the same. So I'm picking a Tila. Then EVA. Here I am doing it like I did, so from the left side because it's normal. And then it's a bit different because we already have the RounDuo Minis here, so I'm picking only one 15-0, going through the RounDuo Mini, pulling, then picking another 15-0 and going back to EVA. and that's the only difference. You will be using the already there existing RounDuo Minis, otherwise you will go through. The one thing you can't forget is to insert actually the square. So as you're closing, you will want to insert the square maybe when you're about to do the last connection. Put it in, doesn't matter which way up, you can do it both ways. Just know that the corners are hiding underneath the Tilas, so not like this but like this. So keep adding those EVAs, Tilas and 15-0s using the RounDuo Minis here, and then we will continue and adding more beads. You should finish in the RounDuo Mini you started from, and now you'll be adding seed beads. So to step up to the next row, go through the 15-0 here next to the RounDuo Mini, then pick 2 15-0s and 1 11-0 and use the second hole of the Tila and go through it. Eventually, when we do it on the other side, this 15-0 will sit right between the EVAs, so it will be now moving a bit, but it will fix itself. And now on the other side you do it the other way, so 1 11-0 and 2 15-0s, and then you go through the 15-0 here and the RounDuo Mini. You don't have to do it at the same time, just watch out so you don't break the beads. And then you will continue the same way, so you will also go through the 15-0 here and then pick the 2 15-0s and 11-0 and then go through the next Tila and go around like this, adding the seed beads around the whole crystal. When you finish this step, you will again be your thread will be coming out of the RounDuo Mini. Now we need to get to the other side and do it on the other side as well. So we need to get to the 15-0s that these two rows will share, which is this one, the one right behind the 11-0. So to get there, go through the 2 15-0s, the first two and then also the third one. So you're exiting from this one and now pick 1 11-0 and go through the Tila. So you will be picking 1 11-0 now again, and then going through this one right behind the 11-0. And then, since you have here this one already and this one also, you won't be picking two but only 1 15-0 and merging these two. And then going through the RounDuo Mini and like this around again the whole shape. So always get through the 15-0, pick another one, go through this one behind the 11-0, pick 11-0 and go through the Tila on the other side and continue around the whole shape. When you finished, you should be exiting this 15-0. So now we'll be adding the final layer with the bicones. So from here you want to go to this 11-0 here on the front side. So this one, and pick 1 15-0, 1 3mm bicone and 1 15-0, and then go through the 11-0 on the other side, also on the front, and pull. So the bicone sits on like on the top of the Tila, and then go through the 15-0 here, which is shared between the two sides, and then pick 2 15-0s, 1 11-0, 1 bicone, 11-0, and 2 15-0s again. So something like this. And then go through the 15-0 on the other side, the shared one, and also you can go immediately through the 11-0 in the front. And like this, keep adding the 15-0s and the bicone. So I'm again now, since I am over the Tila, picking 15-0, bicone 15-0, and going through the 11-0 here and the 15-0 here. So add 5 more crystals like this. And since this was the final row, now we need to add the loop for the earring component. So we want to get to this point above the EVA. So go through the beads. So I'm going through the bicone and the seed beads, and then up here to this bicone. Here pick 11-0 and 3 15-0s and 1 11-0 again, so 5 beads, and go through the bicone from the other side like this. And now, since I didn't like this look of it, I wanted to add 2 more 15-0s here on this side. So go down to the 11-0 here, and pick 1 15-0, and then go to this 11-0 here from the other side to create like a loop. And you can go also once more through the 11-0 here, and then you need to go back to the 15-0, back to this 11-0 here, and then to the other side through the bicone, so like this. And now go through the 11-0 here, pick the 1 15-0, and go through the 11-0 in the bottom, and once more through all of it, so like this, through the 15-0 and the 11-0s, probably one by one because it's not easy, the angles. And finally I want to also go once more through the 3 15-0s here to reinforce the whole loop, since I will be putting there a jump ring. And that's it. And now you need to go down and do the same. So what you want to do, you can either have it like this, just add the earring component, and you can definitely wear it like this, but I prefer to add something else here. So you can definitely leave it and your earring is finished, or you can go down, make the same, and hang something from it, like a tassel, a drop, or I don't know, anything, a charm, a pendant. So that's it. So for me, I will go there and make a loop for something I created. Otherwise, the earring is finished. You just need to use a jump ring and the earring component. I used this rose, which has a small hole here, and I glued SS8 chaton inside with my jewelry glue, just a little touch, and then I put it here with my finger. And you can use toothpicks if it helps, So I positioned the chaton in there, and then the earring is done. And after you cut and after you knot off the threads and cut it, the earrings are done. So this is the matching earring to my crystallized bracelet, which you can already find on our YouTube channel or on our sites. This one takes much longer time, but this one segment is pretty fast and it looks super nice just by itself, so you can get the matching earring to your big bracelet. You can make it without this loop at the bottom. I just plan to hang something in there in the future, so I did it like this. So it uses only EVAs, Miyuki Tilas, Miyuki 15-ohs, 11-ohs, RounDuo Minis, and the 3mm Bicones. So the same items I used for this bracelet. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial. I will be looking forward to seeing your pictures if you make the bracelet or the earrings. So you can post them into our Facebook group for beading and jewelry making. Thank you very much, and see you during some other tutorial at the Potomac Beads channel.